Hey everybody, this is Glenn here with Pure Pursuit. Tonight I wanted to bring you this 2010 Audi S4 Prestige package. Just took it in, beautiful car. Let's walk through the exterior features. Part of this video segment we'll do the exterior features, the interior features, and a test drive, and finally a wrap up of all that. So if you don't see that on this particular video, make sure you check out our YouTube channel so we can check that out. Let's go ahead and start with this 3.0 liter V6. It's a supercharged in the 2010 edition. They had redesigned this from the V8. Now it's a 3.0 liter V6. And supercharged, which makes a nice bit of difference for horsepower, 333, and torque was up by about 20 so foot-pounds as well from the previous edition. So again, 2010. Now again, a lot of you guys know these kind of stats in the videos. We really want to talk about the features on this car and whether it's positive or even slightly negative. We always get great condition cars here at Pure Pursuit, so we're going to have them point out even some more minor things that are going to come along with a pre-owned car. That way you're comfortable if you are interested in this particular vehicle. As we're looking through, something you might be able to pick up on the camera, maybe not, is this clear bra. So maybe we can get a nice definitive there. Some of these scuffs and things from the 59,000 and 100 and change miles on this car are actually just in the clear bra itself. So the next owner can either keep it as is or replace it. This clear bra was with the previous owner. A really minor scuff right down here, point that out, and we'll move on. But again, this is one of the only things on the car itself in the bumper. Moving through, we do have the 18-inch rims. These are on a late model S5 actually. We got the car like this. I think this particular wheel combo really sets it off. Very minor scraping, if any, on any of the wheels. We'll point some of that out, but great condition wheel, 18 inches, really sets the car off well. I love this supercharged badge. We do have the carbon fiber right here. Really sets it off as opposed to the traditional red you're gonna see. Moving through to the backs of the passenger side, we do have our built-in lane changing blinker there, so we'll move through. All right, looking towards to get you a good shot of the interior. We'll get a lot more in-depth on the interior when we do the interior shot on that video, but you can see immaculate interior for the mileage. Finally moving to the rear of the car. Nice quad exhaust, which helps out a lot in a caliber car like this. Floor mats are included with the car. They're in good condition. And we'll go towards the back here. Prove there's a spare in like new condition. Very clean condition of the trunk. Okay, and a good view of the rear of the car. Very clean condition, no major dings, no major scratches, no major dents on the entirety of the car. You can check out the photo session on the other side of the car. We do the one side of the walk around, but the other side is just in good condition. So I have it warmed up. Let's go ahead and hop in. You can hear the exhaust note, and we'll take it on a test drive and walk through the features as well. So moving through, this is a Prestige level. Okay, we got a lot to talk about as far as features and fit and finish. The Prestige, a $6,100 package new. So again, really kind of kicks up the car. We'll walk through those as I point out those levels of the Prestige, so you can kind of understand the difference between the Premium Plus and the Prestige if you're shopping between those two. So one of the things that the Prestige does include is this keyless go. On Audi is pretty rare and different from other car brands such as Mercedes and BMW like we carry. Foot on the brake, press and hold the start stop is down here. And this can stay in your pocket the whole time. I love these features. Car does come with the one key, and we move on. So the car's firing up. You can see outside we do have xenons. Pretty standard on the sort of sports sedan, S-lines and the other competitors that this car goes against. But again, it's nice to see them kind of fire up. Auto lights as well. So let's talk about the steering wheel, and we'll kind of talk about some of the controls and how that interfaces with the two systems back here. So great condition. Again, 59,000 and change miles on this 2010. Really great condition. You can see that show up really well here. No tears in the leather. The interior really is very, very clean for this car. Going through, I really like the display in the center is a full color display. Can do a couple different things here. You can go through your telephone. You can go through different modes, FM, and you can use your steering wheels here to kind of cycle through those. And very convenient as you're driving. Push in to hear FM, and there the stereo kicks on. Speaking of the stereo, it is a large upgrade with the Prestige level. Is the Bang & Olufsen stereo, 505 watts. It does sound fantastic. So again, if you're looking at this particular vehicle versus one without the Bang & Olufsen, music is important to you, definitely check out this vehicle. Hey, volume control, all the pairing of the Bluetooth like you'd expect, as well as talking to the car. Hey, find me a restaurant, I need gas, things like that. It actually understands.
No entries are available.
It understands real conversational speech. Again, in 2010, this was pretty advanced from when that car came out, and still is pretty advanced today here in 2014. There's your mileage verification, 59,139 as of today. and pretty standard, sort of a driver's level. Hey, you got your tach and you got your speedometer. Really, really cool stuff. One thing I do love about the car is this 7-speed Tiptronic is a multi-$1,000 option. And here's your paddle shifters here, 7-speed dual clutch. So really competes with the latest of the AMG, the BMW M lines, the Audi RS. You still have that dual clutch Tiptronic. I'm sorry, not Tiptronic. Dual clutch semi-manual. So a great feature there. Again, badging here is great throughout the car. You have your headlight controls over here. Automatic lights. Really not too much to see on that. A couple features should be pretty quick. Is you do have memory seats on this. Auto up and down all 4 windows, and importantly, you have your automatic rear view mirrors. But importantly, you can hit this in and actually get them heated. So we have our heated rear view mirrors. There's your trunk release. A couple of standard things that a lot of these cars have, but I want to point those features out quickly. What you have on this side. Okay, let's talk about the center of the focus down here, which is a lot of stuff to go through. So we'll talk about that. Okay, here you can see our full color display. It's controlled with this multi-display down here. So let's walk through some of these buttons and we'll see how that interfaces with the screen itself. Okay, we're on navigation now, and it's pretty cool. You'll see on the test drive, Audi in 2010 was pretty revolutionary. They actually did render things like skyscrapers. We're here in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, and again, a central location to fly in or drive in from all over the country, and you'll see those skyscrapers be rendered as we drive. So there's your nav right there. You can control your zoom in and zoom out as your multifunction tool. Unique among Audi, which I do like a lot, is these buttons that go around the multifunction controller. You can do a lot of different things and go through a lot of lists. As you see, the corners here, memory, route, map, and nav are all controlled by these buttons here. You have your automatic parking brake, which is pretty nice. Pull it up, kind of like you'd imagine the old style, pulling up to execute and push down. Start and stop. We covered that on the startup. Again, we can get traffic reports. It does have a cellular download. The car itself, we can go through oil level, tire pressure monitoring, all the things about the car. More importantly, this is a feature that this car does have that other Audis do not. It's a very expensive feature as well. Audi Drive Select is on individual. We can also change it either on the screen, or we can change it here, throw it into dynamic mode, individual, or comfort, or auto, where it kind of senses the terrain. On the dynamic mode, on the Prestige package, you're changing a lot of different things. You're changing the way the car feels and performs, the throttle responsiveness, the steering angle, the shift points, and it's pretty cool, as well as the differential locking as you get into thrust vectoring and some more advanced things that you can read about in other sort of automotive magazines. But the important thing to know about this particular car is it does have this Audi Drive Select feature, which is again is a pretty rare and important feature. This Prestige is really fully loaded. There's not many options it doesn't have, if any. Okay, moving through radio, media. Again, we covered the Bang & Olufsen radio, 505 watts. Media, we do have a 40 gigabyte hard drive, which helps out a lot to be able to download things from an iPod, have it in the car. Just a great, nice, modern feature. Not really much else to cover here. You do sort of have your back button here to return and all that kind of stuff. So moving through here again. Cleanliness of this whole interior is bar none for a car with 59,000 miles on it. Moving through, automatic dimming. You do have a sunroof. Kind of a unique Audi access point is this feature right here. You can kind of access that way, not just the traditional push button. So you can kind of do incremental closes, and it's pretty cool that way. I can close it all the way that way. So again, kind of unique to Audi. Compass built in, not a big deal because you do have the navigation. That'll help you out a lot, and we'll see that once we're on the road. Okay, another thing I want to point out about this area over here. Okay, another thing that's really great about this car, I love the anything with a brushed metal, and this is Audi's sort of S unique take on the brushed metal, kind of a perforated brushed metal. Really great look, black on black and perforated metal throughout. So as you can see, definitely a feature-packed car. A lot going on in here, feels like a cockpit. Selecting here, we do have the multimedia, CD, hard drive, satellite radio. We do have the navigation. We have all of the Drive Select. Down here, we forgot to cover, we do have heated seats, and interesting thing is you can see on the screen here 6 different levels of heated seats for both passenger and driver. So pretty cool feature set there. We do have dual auto zone, and I can put that on auto right now, so your passenger can select their own as well. I'm pretty excited. This is actually the first S4 we've had in stock. We've had a couple of S5s, some other Audis, and we really like to get our hands on the Audis, given the Quattro, given the amount of technology involved, even in a little bit, a 2010 model. This is some of the first stuff that was coming out in the industry, so it's a lot of fun to see some of the other manufacturers kind of catch up with that. Let's hit the road. All right, backing out, you can see some of the Xenons out there. And again, one of the first years that Audi had really started to use their LED lighting in the front headlights. So we get going. Very subdued interior sound. You know, really when you really get on it, you can hear the engine whine and the supercharger and all that. But going around town, if anybody wasn't into cars, they'd really never know the difference. That this is a true sports sedan that can really kick it up a notch. 333 horsepower, but just smooth as silk. 59,100 and change miles on this car, and just amazing. We're gonna go kind of give a run down the street here. We'll turn it around and give a wide open throttle run in a little bit different modes, and kind of get you a little more familiar with the car as it drives. Smooth, silky, smooth shifts. Again, that 7-speed semi-manual is kicking in, and you know, you wouldn't know the difference on the normal driving conditions, and you can go on the paddles. We'll do that when we get up here, turn around, and we'll go from there. So again, glancing down here, we do have we're in automatic mode, so it's going to sense the terrain, sense what you're in, whether it's snow, whether it's a nice warm piece of asphalt, if you're going to get into some of those conditions like that. And it'll sort of sense where it's going to deliver the power to the front and rear differentials. Both of those are locking differentials, interestingly enough. And we can see our navigation kind of at work here. You can see as we illuminate the speedometer with the GoPros here, that no check engine lights, no nothing. This car is in just great shape. 59,000 miles. Okay, so we're in auto mode here. I'm getting ready to do a wide open throttle run. A couple of ways to get the car into sort of race ready mode. I'm gonna pop it over here. It puts me into manual mode. We're in dynamic here. And I can also even take my traction control off and do a lot of cool things to get there. Restricted stability is what the warning is giving me. So take caution. We'll do a wide open throttle run here, and we'll see what she can do. There we go, red line shift. You can really hear the engine taking off. Around the corner, putting the brakes on. Great brakes, great engine sound. Let's get some downshifts in. We can hear the engine starting to really purr. Huge difference between the sort of normal comfort day-to-day and the sort of the race-ready mode. As we get into dynamic mode, ESP comes off and pop it into manual. I'm on the paddles, and we're gonna head back to Pure Pursuit, and we'll see the difference here as I sort of transition it back from sort of race-ready beast mode all the way back, and you can hear it even just 25 miles an hour. You can hear that engine going. I'll take it back out of manual. I'll go back to comfort, and I'll put my ESP back on as we pull in. You can the entire demeanor of the car changes. Okay, as we pull into Pure Pursuit here, again, Pure Pursuit, we're here for sport luxury enthusiasts. We only stock sport badge vehicles such as this S4, that AMG Mercedes in front of us. Our other line of business is sourcing and delivering any car nationwide to your door 30 days or less. So go ahead and give us a call today on this particular Audi S4 if you are interested. Area code 816-659-3027. You can email us anytime, hello, HELLO, at purepursuitauto.com. My name is Glenn, and I'm excited to have formed this Pure Pursuit team. We're doing good things for enthusiasts like yourself. Hope you enjoyed the videos. If you are interested in the car, give us a call, email anytime, 24/7. Thank you.